Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am J.A. Dudley, and that's Miss Lovely Dudley right there in the back. The little chunk, he's over there in his car seat with his mirror. He's not even paying attention. He's just looking out the window, doing one of these, I guess you could say, truck videos, to talk about finding your shalom, finding your peace, your solitude. Where is your happy place? I had a plan for today where I was going to, of course, get up with my family, have breakfast, have coffee, and then there was a list of things that I needed to do. I needed to check on the animals because last night there was a possum that was trying to get at the chickens. I took out my 357, shot at it, and I think I grazed it, but couldn't find the body, and it might have got away to come back another day. But then I was able to, it took me a while. I was upset that I didn't take the shot. I hesitated to get a better angle on it, and it hopped down off the chicken coop and started to scurry, and I'm tracing it, hit it, the dirt popped up, it jumped. I thought that I got it, but it took me a while to calm down from not shooting it when it was right on top of the chicken coop. So I had to find my shalom, find my peace, so I could climb back in bed and go to sleep. And I guess the little chunk is talking about his part of that experience, saying yap 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 yap. Then today I had a few things that I needed to do. I needed to unload the feed for the animals out of the truck. I needed to make some plans for some business stuff, make some calls. Then one of my brothers, Jody, he's over here at camp for a little while, doing some construction stuff. He was telling me about his life history, how he found his peace in his wife, and how they went through that journey. They're going to be starting a YouTube channel pretty soon to talk about that and talk about others on how they came to the faith and how they found their peace and shalom in Yah. He's going to help me not renovate, but rearrange some of the stuff in my van, because now that we have the little chunk, we couldn't drive around in the van because there's no back seat or anything to hold his car seat. Now I purchased a seat. A back seat out of a vehicle. Videos will be coming shortly so that we can start doing van life stuff again. That was a nice, peaceful conversation. We found our shalom in that, talking about fitness stuff. I never looked at ever. I guess you could say I looked at getting to the age that I am now. I'm 41, and my wife's birthday is coming up soon. It's gonna be her birthday, yay! One of the things that we were talking about was being an athlete and actually getting old and finding the peace with that. Like when I go train jujitsu, I do the old man warm up. I'm going to need 45 minutes to get the blood flowing, to stretch everything out, make sure that I get all the pops and cracks out before I get going, because if I just jump into it, I'm going to end up hurt and injured and on the shelf for a few days because of the wear and tear that I put on my body throughout that fight journey. What was it? I started in 2003, and started training in 2003, started fighting professionally in 2007. I retired officially in 2019, but had my last fight in 2018. And even with that, it took me a while to find my peace in being able to say, yes, I am done. I am retired. I am going on a new journey and I can put that behind me and move forward. After we were done talking, another brother, Foe, he was like, oh, can you help out with some electrical stuff? It's like, okay, cool. I'm going to head right over there. And then I turn around and then my goat broke free. Like, what? Well, yeah, again, everybody's been telling me that goats are escape artists, and boom, just like that, she was free. So I ended up, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to leave her there. I'm going to go take care of this electrical stuff. I'm not going to let that bother me at all. Got done with the electrical stuff. Everybody's happy. I turn around. She's headbutting. She hopped over our fence to go headbutt the other female goats because she doesn't want anything to do with the other male goats because they were trying to poke her, even though we put her in there to try and breed her. So we'll see in a few months if we're going to have goat babies. But outside of that, I had to drag her. Well, she doesn't have her harness on anymore because she snapped that. And then I had to bring her by her horns back to the other side. Then another one of our neighbors ended up having a collar that I was able to put on her. It has spikes, so she's like punk rock now because she has a spiked collar. And I'm also going to, I also had planned that I was supposed to record videos today to try and batch some content, but looking at the time was running out. We needed to go to the store, pick up some things. I needed to get some TV for my bunghole. I just taught my wife about the great cornholio. So she had no idea about Beavis and Butthead and how the current president of the United States, Joe Biden, and his great cornholio pose from a couple of weeks ago. I guess that's why he had to go get a colonoscopy, because he must have got some TP in his bunghole stuck. So I don't know. It's just speculation. And so now we're going to pick up a few things, including some TP. And finding the peace, happiness, and joy that we have the opportunity to go and do that, not have to worry about too much. All of the blessings that are always coming in, and just being joyous, happy. Like, we have been given so much favor from the Father that we daily are able to find our shalom. There's no anger, no frustration, no heartache, or anything like that. Every day is a happy day where I get to do all joyous things, even if something is difficult and can be stressful. See, that guy over there, well, I'm not going to flip the camera around. He has some TP for his bunghole. I'm the great cornholio. So that is pretty much it. Find your shalom, find your peace daily, no matter what is going on in your life, and read the word. You'll find blessings in it. Once you start to read the word, you'll realize that over a millennia, things have been just repeating itself. And if you trust in the Father, things will work out for you, where no stress from the outside will be able to break up what you have on the inside, and you'll find joy every day. So that's about it. Find your shalom. This is some of my shalom right here. These two. That's my little chunk. That's my Miss Lovely Dudley. Go follow her. She might put out a video sometime soon. Who knows? But that was it. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Shalom.